Hi, I'm Amanda Brundrett.
And I'm Craig Robertson.
And we both directed Big Fish. And we're going to be diving into some of our looks from the show and how we came to the decisions that we made. So starting with this photo, we have the father and the son, and they're reading a story. And it's just kind of establishing their relationship and who they are.
Big Fish is all about telling stories and what is real and what is not real, and how he tells stories to his son about his life and the real facts that happen, his exaggerations. And so this song in the show is actually the first moment we see some of that really explode off the page and onto the stage.
And I really love this. This is our big finish of the opening because you kind of see all the worlds merging together and all these people that he's going to meet along the way. And throughout the song, you get a foreshadowing and a taste of what's to come.
He starts telling a story about when the dad met the witch for the first time. We dive all the way into this fabricated story world, and so everything's a little more fantasy-like, a little more heightened, a little more dramatic in style. And so you can see that coming. I mean, the witch's costumes aren't like anything that Edward would have run into in his real life. And that was really embraced by a choreographer. Maddie Hunt choreographed this number, and you can tell by some of the pictures we'll see it's very striking and very intentional, very aggressive. The difference between those moments and these real moments in their real lives, because this is Will getting married, and these moments hopefully read really realistically, and we see those true moments that have a very different look and a very different feel than the moments where we're meeting a witch or running away to the circus and those fantasy moments.
So when we're talking about, okay, we gotta get a giant somehow, brainstorm what are ideas we can do to create this, and stilts seemed like the most easy but great way to gain that height. And also, I mean, it was really cool when he'd come behind the panel and everybody was like, oh, very, very great. This is one of my favorite images from the show. The yearbook came out and they captured some really stunning moments. But Nathaniel is actually inside there. He is right inside there. Hannah built this. She's on our set crew. It was always a surprise for the audience when confetti would just shoot out.
I mean, you look, every single person in this picture is locked in.
Yes.
So it really is, you know, the ensemble makes or breaks the show because these kind of moments.
100%.
Well, okay, one of the biggest problems we had to solve was the daffodils. And so we went through several iterations of that and what that was supposed to look like. We finally ended up with this, basically roll of carpet, AstroTurf looked like to me. And there were 1,000, 2,000 daffodils made of paper cups and paper plates with a little paint. And then it made for a really beautiful end of Act 1. As the curtain comes down, we have this moment silhouetted against the field, the flowers, was really, really nice.
This is the beginning of kind of how it ends. We see that Edward is at the end of his life, there's not much time left, and his son is coming, and it's really a moment of reconciliation. And even though he's skeptical, he's not a dreamer, he wants to live in reality, he goes on this final journey with his dad, and they help tell the story how his life is going to end. And this is kind of his final goodbye, to say goodbye to everyone. They start to leave one by one until all that's left is him and his son in their final embrace.
In the middle of all of it, it's all this magic and all this storytelling, all these wonderful things that he accomplished, but at the end, it's not about him anymore. He sings about it. It ends with faith and love. It ends with his wife. He sings the whole song to his wife and his son. And so all of this, it ends with you and me, and here we are together, and keep telling my story. And that's it. It's about the family together that does it, like you said, this beautiful moment of just them. And then he dies. But at the center of all of it, it was about his family. It wasn't about glory or magic or achievements. It was just about them.